Kremlin leadership's reports of the capture of Huliapola, Myrnohrad, and part of Kostiantynivka are disinformation and do not reflect the actual situation on the front. The General Staff of the Ukrainian Armed Forces reported. Defensive operations continue in Huliapola and Myrnohrad, with Ukrainian troops eliminating the invaders' infantry groups and preventing their plans to seize the whole agglomeration from being realized. In Kostiantynivka, the Ukrainian armed forces are holding their positions and inflicting losses on the enemy on the approaches to the city. In easy terms, remember those Russian generals reporting they have got Kupiansk and even get awarded by Putin for that, and Putin welcomed international press to see that for themselves, and then President of Ukraine Zelensky came to Kupiansk and revealed the truth? Same thing with Huliapola and Myrnohrad. The General Staff of Ukrainian Armed Forces acknowledges heavy fighting is onwards, nothing is over yet.
It is obvious that Russians' lies are primarily aimed at foreign partners. These processes intensified significantly precisely during the peace negotiations. However, Russian disinformation will not affect the Ukrainian position or further diplomatic work. The actual result of such fake statements by the Kremlin dictator is only the tangible losses of his occupying army, which daily number reaches at least 1,000 killed and wounded Russian soldiers. The armed forces of Ukraine once again urge the use of only verified sources of information and not to be led by Russian propaganda. From a statement by the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine,
false reports from the front line have convinced Putin that he can get victory over Ukraine. According to Financial Times, the Russian dictator is systematically provided with data in which the scale of the Russian army's tactical failures is hyperbolized. A key figure in the plan to misinform Putin about the situation at the front is the Chief of General Staff of the Russian Armed Forces, Valery Gerasimov. Financial Times notes that the main reason of this situation is Gerasimov personifies predictability for Putin. Even if the price of keeping him in office are critical losses and extremely slow advancement of the army at the front, Putin won't agree to fire him. Russia will not be able to wage war on two fronts at once. After the fighting in Ukraine ends, the Baltic states could become Russia's next target. This was stated by Kirilo Budanov, head of the main intelligence directorate of the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense.